At Wentworth Park, Go Boy Go 6-4. Pete might be able to get us a further word on this, Mark.
Go Boy Go. Third at Wentworth Park. Racing, Go Boy Go came out well. Kid Bristol's going to lead and Verdante Lad on the outside. Kid Bristol leads round the first corner. In second position, Verdante Lad, and sneaking along the fence, One Cool Dude, followed by Fritters. Go Boy Go and then Admiral Daughter, Dratar, and it dropped back near the tail of the field, and Black Madonna is with it. Kid Bristol leads out of the straight, got wide, and Verdante Lad joined it. They're out by 2 lengths to One Cool Dude and Fritters behind them. A break in the field to Go Boy Go, Admiral's Daughter, then came Black Madonna and Dratar. In the back straight, a bumping duel between Kid Bristol and Verdante Lad. Kid Bristol just the leader, a couple behind them, Fritters and One Cool Dude. It's Verdante Lad and Kid Bristol. Fritters trying to run over the top of them. It will. Fritters got through on the inside of Kid Bristol. Bobbing finish. I think Kid Bristol's bobbed on the outside to win it though. Kid Bristol or Fritters very, very close. In third position was Verdante Lad. Dratter ran on. Then Go Boy Go, Admiral Daughter, Black Madonna and One Cool Dude.
Exciting finish. Now, race
5, 2,030 metres. They're set. Blue light up. They're racing. Royal Blue Chip got away smartly on the inside, and Dancelot began brilliantly. Pancho Boy is also showing pace, and from out deep, getting away smartly was Royal Courtier, and Albert Henry charging into the first corner, makes a line of 3. Dancelot easing out of that speed battle, settles just behind them, and then Royal Blue Chip. Minivan going forward on the outside, followed by Wallaby Lad. The favourites finished up next to last, Lester Bid, and last of all and galloping hopelessly is Mabel McGee. Into the back the first time, and going past the mile peg, the leader is Royal Courtier, a length and a half clear, and there's no speed on. Pancho Boy is second, and pulling very hard on the outside is Albert Henry, the first without cover. The boy laying right back on the bike. A length further back on the outside is Minivan, and tucked away is Dancelot. Now Lester Bid, with no speed on, has decided to take off and go right around the outside up towards the leaders, 3 deep. They were followed by Dancelot's a fair way back on the inside, and then Wallaby Lad. Royal Blue Chip is back second last, and Forget Mabel McGee. Bill Lappert, the judge this time, coming up towards the home corner. Royal Courtier still the leader. On the outside, having a shot at it is Albert Henry, and the favourites caught in a limb. Lester Bid still out 3. Wide over on the rail is Pancho Boy. Minivan in the centre as they come down the stretch, followed by Dancelot, and then came Wallaby Lad, and last of the main bunch is Royal Blue Chip. Past the judge, 1 circuit left to go, and Royal Courtier's holding the inside, leads the turn out of the straight from Albert Henry, and Lester Bid tapped along now, is on a loose rein out 3 deep, and it's gone for a gallop. Lester Bid broken under pressure and dropping back through the field. Pancho Boy through on the inside, followed by Minivan, Wallaby Lad, Dancelot. Back second last, Royal Blue Chip, and Lester Bid settling again, but giving them a big start. Down the back, 500 metres left to go, and after a tough run, Albert Henry has worked its way to the lead. Albert Henry crossed over in front of Royal Courtier. Minivan setting out after them, followed by Wallaby Lad, who's under extreme pressure but making ground. In the centre is Pancho Boy, and then came Dancelot, Royal Blue Chip, and he's off again on Lester Bid, but having to go 3 and 4 deep. At the 300 now, in the middle of the circle, and the leader's flat to the boards. Albert Henry leads by a length. In second spot is Minivan. Wallaby Lad's out 3 wide, followed by Royal Blue Chip, Pancho Boy, Dancelot, and Lester Bid taken to the extreme outside. In the straight, Albert Henry is the leader, still defying them despite the tough run. Here's Wallaby Lad. Wallaby Lad sweeping down the outside, has raced up to grab the lead. Royal Blue Chip coming out of the pack, but Wallaby Lad is too good. Wallaby Lad scores by 2.5 lengths on the line. Second home was a very good run by Albert Henry, followed by Dancelot, Pancho Boy, Minivan, Royal Blue Chip out deep, Lester Bid, Royal Courtier, and Mabel McGee has failed to complete the course.
All right, 894, race 5, Newcastle lining up now at Albion.
Starting area, all set, ready. There's the blue light, they're racing now. Pretty Able came out fairly well. Bermuda Melody and Milady Die out wide is showing good speed, and Vanitas from the outside is coming across quickly. Van Flirt is fourth on, settling down from Call Me Sue, but look at Vanitas go. She's going great speed, and after travelling 200 metres, she's on the fence, Vanitas. It's Vanitas by 2 lengths on Milady Die. A length and a half to Bermuda Melody in third place, and Call Me Sue ahead away fourth on the outside. A length and a half to Pretty Able from Van Flirt, then Virilo Bella Grievance. Golden Flame is drifting back to second last, and Wicket back at the rear of the field. 28.4 for the first quarter, and it's Vanitas in front down the straight towards the winning post at the 1,000. It's Vanitas clear by a length and a half on Milady Di. Call Me Sue a neck away third, edging just a little closer. Bermuda Melody is tucked away fourth on the fence from Van Flirt 1 by 1. Then Pretty Able. Virilo Bell 1 by 2 on the running line from A Grievance. Golden Flame is second last, and Wicket is 1 length behind them at the rear. Through the half, just short of 800 metres to pace, 31.4 for the second quarter. And it's Vanitas in front by a length and a half on Milady Di. Call Me Sue ahead away third on the outside from Bermuda Melody. Van Flirt under pressure in fifth place. Then Pretty Able from Virilo Bell. Golden Flame third last at the 550 from A Grievance, and Wicket is back at the rear of the field. It's Vanitas in front, 450 metres to travel. Call Me Sue a length and a half away on the outside. Milady Di tucked away in third place. They're followed by Bermuda Melody. Virilo Bell 3 wide starting a run from Van Flirt, and Golden Flame is next before the turn. Vanitas in front. Call Me Sue on the outside is moving forward strongly. Milady Di working into the clear. Then Bermuda Melody from Virilo Bell. It's Vanitas and Call Me Sue together. Milady Di is coming to the outside, 100 metres out. Call Me Sue, Vanitas and Milady Di. Call Me Sue, Vanitas. Milady Di's flying on the outside. Three-way go. Vanitas kicked and got the money. Vanitas, I think, has just defeated Call Me Sue or Milady Di in a great three-way go. Bermuda Melody just behind them. And then came Pretty Able from A Grievance. Then Virilo Bell, Golden Flame, Van Flirt, and Wicket has run last.
Thanks very much, Damien. Now, number 5 has run third at Newcastle, take note. We did, I think originally we were obtained 4, but 5 definitely has run third there.
Ready for a start. Racing. Adios Prince and Big Bad Delvine began only fairly, and winning the start was Roma Bale over Butterfly Blue and Coal Black. From Adios Prince and Big Bad Delvine's at the rear. Out of the straight, Roma Bale gets away. 2 lengths in front of Butterfly Blue pressuring. 3 third was Adios Prince, followed by Big Bad Delvine second last, but making some ground, but would need to. And 3 last of all was Coal Black. At the top turn, Roma Bale just in front, joined by Butterfly Blue. Butterfly Blue strides to the front from second. Roma Bale finishing on was Adios Prince, but it's all Butterfly Blue racing clear. Butterfly Blue by 5. Second, Roma Bale. Third, either Adios Prince or Big Bad Delvine. And back last of all was Coal Black.
Number 2 might have got third there, Adios Prince, there across the line there. 5, 4 and possibly 2.
Yeah, they're ready. Away, Diggers Idol began quickly. Darray Hanover, no early speed. Rebel Time goes forward in the run to the first turn. Now easing Les Sedier. Fergie's Rocket will also ease going into that turn. Intended Idol very wide. Darray Hanover's going to be at least 3 back the rails with Shot Over outside of it. Now it's trotted safely to the turn Shot Over. 4 metres Lord Crest. Artius will be a long way back, and at the tail on settling down is Special Dundas. They straighten up on the first occasion, 2 1/4 laps from home. And Diggers Idol, trotter that's won $100,000 in his career, the leader, although now Rebel Time is going to attack. Rebel Time gets a couple in front. Diggers Idol try to keep him off the rails. The turn comes up, hasn't quite got there yet. Rebel Time, they're 8 metres in advance of Le Sedier. The lead time will be pretty reasonable, 47.6 in fact. They're still at it up front. Rebel Time's going to win the battle eventually. Le Sedier third. Fergie's Rocket will be left without cover. Dalray Hanover now 4 back the rails. On the outside, Shot Over's actually 1-1. Lord Crest on its back. Down on the inside, Special Dundas. Artius second last. And last of all, Intended Idol. Racing down the back, Rebel Time leads now by 3 metres. Diggers Idol comes off the painter. This allows Le Sedier up behind the leader and again gives Fergie's Rocket the 1-1. 3 back the inside, Dalray Hanover. Shot Over on its outer. 4 metres away, Lord Crest. It's racing outside of Special Dundas. And Artius around Intended Idol are the last 2. First quarter they steadied up to run in 33.5, and they'll straighten for the siren now. Rebel Time by a couple of metres. Diggers Idol at the outside. In behind them, Le Sedier. Fergie's Rocket running 4th. Shot Over fairly handy to them. It's around Dalray Hanover. It's going to need some luck. Lord Crest on the outside of Special Dundas. Artius trying to come 3 deep, and Intended Idol at the tail, making their way towards the back, just over 700 100 to run. Rebel Time sped up that quarter to run it in 31.7. It led by 2 metres. Digger's Idol on the outside. Lasetier in behind them. Then Fergie's Rocket, but it's under the whip. Shotover's come out 3 wide. Following it home, Lord Crest. It has pushed Ardius out 4 wide. Dalray Hanover gets one off, but it's still held up. And then Special Dundas and Intended Idol. Leaving the back, going to the 400 metre mark. Rebel Time led 3 metres. Fergie's Rocket runs to second. Digger's Idol gone with Lasetier. Out wide, Shotover continues to run on, but he's very confident on the leader. Dalray Hanover's making ground, but it's still not into the clear. And then Lord Crest on the bend. Rebel Time led. Shotover throws down the gauntlet now with Fergie's Rocket in the centre. Dalray Hanover into the clear from Lord Crest. Shotover goes to the lead. Rebel Time's gone. Fergie's Rocket goes with Shotover. Dalray Hanover late, but Shotover wins. Shotover beats Fergie's Rocket. Rebel Time's hung on for third from Dalray Hanover. They got clear of Lord Crest on the line, then Special Dundas. Digger's Idol couldn't go on with Lasetier. Artius, it's failed to make ground, and Intended Idol at the tail.
9.65 there, race 3 at Globe Derby, 9, 6 and 5. Let's take you to Peter Johnson now.
Racing, Americano jumped well. Zola's Image and 2 Moon showing speed. Americano's trying to cross over at the first corner. Holding it off was Zola's Image, and they go together. Out by 2 lengths to 2 Moons, and followed then by Soul Sensation with enough speed. Behind those now was Trade Figure, followed by Armbro's Call. Further back, Glamour Legend, and short to Al was last. Americano leads out of the straight. About 4 lengths to 2 Moons, and 2 behind them, third Soul Sensation. Then came Trade Figure, Armbro's Call, followed by Zola's Image. Next to last, Glamour Legend and Short Al. Americano lead 6 lengths on the home corner. Second, 2 Moons, Trade Figure, and Soul Sensation is running on stylishly, and so is Armbro's Call. Americano stopping, but has got enough in hand, and Americano wins it. Americano from Soul Sensation. Armbro's Call over the top, third, a good run. And then a break in the field to 2 Moons, Trade Figure, Zola's Image, Short Al, and Glamour Legend.
8.74 Americano, the favourite, winning and winning well at Wentworth Park.
Hi, I'm Don Wiggins from the Hotel Berry on the south coast. When you're down this way, make sure you call in and say hello. We have nice icy cold beer on tap, first class accommodation, great counter meals, T-bone steak, chips, $5.50. Call in and say hello to the boss, Sid. Myself will make you very welcome.
For the 4th at Moonee Valley. Green light comes up on top of the mobile, and away they go. Showing speed is Will Wonder early, without wide My Mazeppa. Splitting the pair is Sharvard's Grant. Just in behind them, Andy Umbro, followed by Highland Walk. Aberdeen settles down third last, ahead of it Rain Boy. Back on the fence is Chip Moss, followed by Son of a Guest. And our Peter Man is last. Out of the straight towards the 1600. Will Wonder in front by 5 metres. My Mazeppa couldn't cross. He works up on the outside to be second. Third, Andy Umbro. Sharvard's Grant has to cover fourth. Then Highland Walk. From the rear now, Son of a Guest pulls to the outside early. Back in behind them, Chip Moss, followed by Rain Boy. Ahead of it is Highland Walk. Second last, Aberdeen. And 10 or 12 metres away, our Peter Man. Along the back in the first circuit, they're about to work off the top turn. And in front is Will Wonder, narrowly by a metre. Sharvard's Grant pulled around the outside, worked into second placing ahead of Son of a Guest, who continues to make ground off the track. Then Andy Umbro. 2 metres away, My Mazeppa. In behind them, Chip Moss, the rail. 2 metres to Highland Walk. 5 metres to Rain Boy. Aberdeen is second last, about 25 metres off the lead. Down the straight at 1,000 metres, and our Peter Man is 6 metres away. They've got a lap to go, and Son of a Guest, he travelled up into second placing within ahead of the leader, Will Wonder. Andy Umbro's in a nice sit behind the leader. Sharvard's Grant now fourth, trailed up in turn by My Mazeppa. Then Chip Moss on the fence, one off the rail, Highland Walk, followed by Rain Boy. Aberdeen from second last now pulls to the outside, 3 wide, and latching onto its back in turn is our Peter Man. Out of the straight they race inside the 700. Will Wonder in front by almost 3 metres, 2 on the outside, Son of a Guest. Andy Umbro locked away the leaders back. Then Sharvard's Grant now easing again to the outside, 3 wide. Chip Moss comes one off the fence. My Mazeppa not going well. Then Highland Walk. Rain Boy third last. Aberdeen is second last. He's still got the job from there. He's still second last and about 15 to 20 metres from the leaders and 5 metres away. Our Peter Man, 350 out before the turn. Son of a Guest on the outside is joining Will Will Wonder. 4 metres away, Sharvard's Grand. Highland Walk pulls to the outside, running on, followed by Andy Armbro. In behind them, Chip Moss, followed by Rainboy. Aberdeen third last. He's not on the race at the moment, followed by Al Peterman and My Mazeppa. At the 120, Son of a Guest on the outside, drew a neck in front of Will Wonder. Back on the rail, coming again. They're clear of Highland Walk. Son of a Guest in front. Will Wonder won't give in. Will Wonder will outstay Son of a Guest, and Will Wonder kicked on the line and wanted a short head to Son of a Guest. Highland Walk has run third, then Rainboy. Andy Armbro back in behind them, then Aberdeen. Back in behind them came Al Peterman, followed by Chip Moss, Sharvard's Grant, and last in was My Mazeppa.
497 across the line, Moonee Valley Race 4. Nice finish to that. The one on the inside, just kick back, Willie Wonder.
And the tote favourite is number 8, Big Bad Chaz at 380 in front of 1 Calypso Boy 390. Now they're all set, ready to go for the 5th event. Off. Beginning well was Cobra King, moving up along the inside of it, Dance Kissing, and out wide was Big Bad Chaz. Dance Kissing just in front of Cobra King, who checked around it. Moving up, what's next on the inside? Big Bad Chaz and Balmoral Boy charging up in the middle. 2 further back, Calypso Boy from Kinda Short, second last, and 3 last was Tap Kick. A charge to the top term. Just Dance Kissing joined by Cobra King. Out wide, Balmoral Boy from what's next? Calypso Boy, Kinda Short, and Big Bad Chaz. A charge in the straight. In the middle now, racing to the front was what's next, and is careering away. And what's next wins by 2 over Calypso Boy, second, third Balmoral Boy, followed by Tap Kick. Behind those next was Kinda Short from Big Bad Chaz and Cobra King.
Something had to give in that race, and it gave all right. 6, 1 and 7 of the placings there with what's next.
Eastern Districts Oaks, ready. There's the light. They're off and racing. Out on the inside, Summersby Princess began very smartly. Bounced out in front of Fly Away Lucy, and Romeo's Babe is showing great pace in the early part of the race. Coming across from out deep is Native Magic as they run to that first corner. They were followed by Fly Away Lucy, settling just behind them now. A length further back on the outside to Nice Surprise, and a break in the field to Black Number. Can't go the early speed. Well back to Excidium, and Hidden Gold drops to the tail of the field. Into the back and heading past the Mile Peg, and Summersby Princess in front, and immediately she drops anchor and leads the way by 3 parts of a length to Romeo's Babe. Over on the fence running third is Fly Away Lucy. Native Magic immediately pulling hard in the 1 by 1, followed by Nice Surprise next, and then Hidden Gold. A length further back to Black Number, and Excidium is at the tail of the field. No pace on at the 1400 metre mark in the Oaks, and Summersby Princess the leader, just lobbing along in front. Shows by a half a length to Romeo's Babe. Fly Away Lucy is tucked away third, getting a charmed run. Next on the outside is Native Magic in the 1 by 1, but is pulling hard. Followed next on the outside by Nice Surprise, and then Hidden Gold, Black Number, and Excidium is last as they turn the corner to get the bell. 1 lap left to go in the Robin Dundee Club, Northeastern Districts Oaks. Summersby Princess on top, leading by a half length to Romeo's Babe. A half length away third is Fly Away Lucy. 1 by 1, but pulling very hard is Native Magic as they go by the judge. Driver laying right back in the bike. Hidden Gold is next over on the inside of Nice Surprise. A length further back to Black Number. Got the job in front of it from second last as it's going to be a sprint home, and at the tail of the field is Excidium. Into the final circuit now, 8:50 to go. He's still holding back on Summersby Princess. It leads by a neck to Romeo's Babe. Fly Away Lucy having a lovely run, third on the rail, but needing luck to get out just the same. Native Magic next on the outside, and then Nice Surprise as they start to put on the speed, followed by Hidden Gold. Black Number second last, and Excidium last. The Oaksfield makes its way to the 450 on the top corner, and Summersby Princess the leader, and Ridge immediately has put it under pressure, pulls the whippers going up on the outside. Romeo's Babe has raced to Summersby Princess. On the outside, Native Magic let rip for the first time, joining in very quickly. Out deep on the track, here's Excidium putting itself into the picture, followed further back by Hidden Gold as they straighten up. Into the home stretch, Romeo's Babe the leader. On the outside, Native Magic trying to reach it. Fly Away Lucy's getting a split in the centre. She's coming with a great run. Fly Away Lucy, and Black Number is charging home down the outside. Fly Away Lucy's in front and just lasted. Fly Away Lucy got there from Black Number, who finished like a rocket. Third home, Romeo's Babe, followed further back by Native Magic, and then Hidden Gold, Nice Surprise, Excidium, and Summersby Princess knocked up to finish last in the Northeastern Districts Oaks.
Thanks, Wayne. Okay, so those placings there with Fly Away Lucy, 3, 2 and 5 on race number 6 at Newcastle. Now they're in their pre-race formation at Albion Park.
See the Monument moving right in. Glitter Girl, it's Hi-Ho Silver drawn in close. All set. Ready. There's the blue light racing now. Knight's Terror and the Monument from the centre both came out very quickly. Glitter Girl and Lady Royce showing good speed. It's Hi Ho Silver settling down just behind them from Eastern Bird. Then Hope Street, Maccabi Prince. General Grant is drifting back. He's third last and 3 wide from Chippendale. And Ardent du Jour on the inside is back at the rear. The leader is Glitter Girl, but the Monument is working hard on the outside. And after travelling 350 metres, the Monument is about to stride to the front. The Monument 2 off the fence leads by 1 length on Glitter Girl. Eastern Bird out 3 wide in third place. They're followed by Lady Royce between runners. Then Hope Street on the fence, and here comes General Grant. He's out 3 wide, but rushing around them quickly. It's Hi Ho Silver in centre field, and they're followed next by Ardent du Jour, 28.3 for the first quarter. Maccabi Prince is drifting back, third last now from Knight's Terror, and Chippendale back at the rear of the field. They're making General Grant work, travelling towards the 800. The leader is the Monument. The Monument in front by 3 parts of a length on Eastern Bird, and General Grant still 3 wide. Glitter Girl tucked away fourth on the fence. Then Lady Royce. It's Hi Ho Silver 3 deep is picking up ground from Hope Street. Chippendale wide is going forward with Maccabi Prince. Then Ardent du Jour and Knight's Terror 2 lengths behind them at the rear. 31.5 for the second quarter. The Monument joined by the favourite General Grant on the outside. It's Hi Ho Silver is running home well into third place. They're followed by Glitter Girl, Eastern Bird, and then comes Maccabi Prince from Chippendale, 5 off the lead at the quarter. Well back Hope Street, Lady Royce, Ardent du Jour, and Knight's Terror last before the turn at the 250, and General Grant dashed away. It's General Grant 2 lengths in front of the Monument. Then it's Hi Ho Silver, Maccabi Prince and Chippendale on the outside, but General Grant flattens nicely clear. It's General Grant 2.5 lengths in front of the Monument. Chippendale making ground on the outside from Glitter Girl, but it's all General Grant, and General Grant is too good for them. General Grant first, second photo, almost a dead heat between Glitter Girl on the inside and Chippendale. Then the Monument from Ardent du Jour making up ground. They were followed by Eastern Bird, it's Hi Ho Silver, Hope Street. Then Maccabi Prince, Knight's Terror, and Lady Royce, the last one across the line.
Thanks to Damien Courtney there.
Set to go. Racing now, Sailing Waverley came out beautifully. Going with it was Comelina. It's a good charge for the early lead. Sailing Waverley clears them now. Sailing Waverley, 2 lengths, Comelina settling. Going to third, Explosive Pete. On the inside, on the outside rather, was Fast Appeal, and then came Ebony Sands. A break then to KwaZulu Shandian, and out to last was Ivory Time. Racing away in front was Sailing Waverley. Leads by 4 lengths, Comelina into the back. 5 behind them, Explosive Pete, Ebony Sands, Fast Appeal, Shandian. Further back then behind them was Ivory Time and KwaZulu with it on the corner though, and on the bunny Sailing Waverley leads by 6 or 7 Comelina. It's all Sailing Waverley. She's going to the line powerfully, and Sailing Waverley wins it brilliantly by 6 lengths. Comelina close for third, very tight indeed. Maybe Explosive Pete over the fast finishing Shandian, then Ebony Sands followed by Ivory Time, KwaZulu, and it was one of the last.
Thanks, Pete. Let's have a look at a...
Recently passed away. Now we're just about set. 22.30 the journey light comes on. They're away and racing, and away pretty quickly Scarface Adios. Beniro Bell, she began well, but Scarface Adios will go to the front from Beniro Bell. Now on the outside without cover, Merv Smark works across from the wide draw, cut across pretty quickly, and behind them Women Radish 3 back, the rail settling. Now Saccone lands 1-1, so it's beautifully positioned. Down on the inside Masada covering it, Minted 4 metres Melmac, and New Kid in Town has eased back to the tail. Into the straight they come this time around. They've got just over 2 laps left to go, and it's Scarface Adios, the TAB favourite, in front, and the pace not that quick down to the judge. Merv Smark on the outside, inclined to get up on the steel. Beniro Bell with the trail behind the leader, and Saccone 1-1. Weeman Radish next on the inside. Now at midfield we've got Minted, 48.8 the lead time too. We've seen some slow lead times the last couple of nights. On the inside Masada, 4 metres then to New Kid in Town, and covering it in turn then was Melmac. Heading into the back straight, lap and 3/4 from home, and Scarface Adios has got away with a pretty easy first lap. Led 4 metres. Merv Smark the outside. Beniro Bell is in behind the leader. Weeman Radish 3 back, the rails covering it then was Saccone. 4 metres away to Minted, down on its inside Masada. Another 4 metres then to Melmac, and on its inner New Kid in Town. Coming off the back past the lap and a half mark. They probably have sped up just a fraction now. Scarface Adios Sadios, 3 metres clear. Murph's Mark on the outside is working, and he's also up on the steel. Behind the leader, Beniro Bell's had a nice trail. The first quarter was 32.5. Then Weeman Radish inside of Saccone. Now Minted comes out 3 wide as they come down the straight. Marsada in behind runners works one off. Melmac follows Minted, and New Kid in Town whips them in. A lap from home. Scarface Sadios has done it well in the lead. It led 2 metres. Still Murph's Mark is travelling right up on the bit. 3 wide Minted. Beniro Bell behind them. They've sprinted right up. 30.9 that quarter. Saccone in the centre. Down on the inside, Weeman Radish has got nowhere to go. 3 wide Melmac around Marsada, and New Kid in Town last. They're really piling on the pressure down the back. Scarface Sadios is going pretty well though. Led 3 metres. Murph's Mark now under just a little bit of pressure. Mended out 3 wide. Beniro Bell behind them. Saccone can't get out. Then Marsada, and further back Weeman Radish halfway around the turn. Scarface Sadios still going pretty well. Lisa Justice looks confident. Led 4 metres to Murph's Mark. Beniro Bell can't get out. Saccone under the web. Out wide then Minted, and Marsada pulls very wide from Weeman Radish in the straight. Scarface Sadios the leader, still going pretty well. Murph's Mark can't get him. Saccone on the outside. Beniro Bell the rails. But the race worked out exactly as most thought, and Scarface Sadios wins 6 metres. Murph's Mark a pretty good run again second. Just in advance of either Beniro Bell or Saccone. Then Weeman Radish, a New Kid in Town. Further back in the field, Marsada, Minted and Melmac. Those out wide in the last lap have all finished back towards the tail.
6-8 in a photo there.
Big Penrith Cup here on August the 17th. Ready? They're racing. Flying out was Stormy Mick, but soon after claimed by Cover Story, and Ocean Winds on the outside. Ocean Winds drives to the front. Race 2 clear from second Dainty Flyer, third Cover Story, followed by My Maid Spanner. Stormy Mick along the fence, followed by King Turtle. 2 to What a Report, second last, and 3 last of all Lady Enforcer. At the top, Third Ocean Winds is out by 5. Second Dainty Flyer, third was Stormy Mick labouring, followed by King Turtle, Cover Story, and What a Report. Into the straight, Ocean Winds tracking wider, still 4 lengths in front of Dainty Flyer, who can do no better. And Ocean Winds wins well. Ocean Winds first photo for the minors, Dainty Flyer or Stormy Mick, followed by King Turtle, Lady Enforcer, Cover Story, What a Report, and My Maid Spanner.
7 in a photo, right?
Ready, racing. Slowly away, Risen Star and also My Sky. Carowena Return taking time to hit its straps. And Birdswood the outsider showing early speed. Going with it though, Butler on the inside. Zulu Lou has begun only fairly. It'll settle down third last in the race. Timmy 2 is racing deep. And so too on the top turn is Bowers Best. Butler leads on, settling down by 6 or 8 metres to Birdswood. Third Carowena Return on the inside of Olga Mist. Then Bowers Best 3 wide. Trailed up in turn by Timmy 2. Transporter in the centre. Atomic View on the fence, 4 metres to Risen Star, then My Sky, Destacado, Zulu Lou, Liston Knight second last and 4 metres away, Fancy's Queen. 35 metres covers the field, 2 circuits out, and Bowers Best on the outside. Now reached the lead by 6 metres. On the outside, Timmy 2 without cover. On the fence and taking the trail now third is Butler. In behind them, Birdswood fourth. Fifth on the outside is Olga Miss. Carowena Return now sixth and 4 back on the rail. 2 metres away, Transporter. In behind them came Atomic View. My Sky at the outside. 6 metres away, Zulu Lou on the outside of Risen Star. 8 or 10 metres to Destacado, followed by Liston Knight, and 8 metres away, Fancy's Queen. 40 metres had covered the field. Along the back, they've gone the first circuit, and the leader about to steady Bowers Best by 4 metres to Butler. Ahead away, third, the outsiders, Timmy 2. Then Olga Miss with cover. Birdswood, it's inside. 4 metres to Transporter, then Carowena Return. Zulu Lou now eases to the outside. 3 wide approaching the turn inside the lap and a quarter. It's gone around the outside of My Sky. Atomic View on the rail. Destacado now pulling out on the back of Zulu Lou. Risen Star third last, followed by Fancy's Queen, and Liston Knight is last on the rail. In the straight, 1,000 to go. Bowers Best still in control by 1.5 metres. 2 on the outside, Timmy 2, and Zulu Lou making ground out 3 wide. On the fence is Butler. In the centre, Olga Miss. Destacado 3 wide on the back of Zulu Lou. Birdswood the rail, followed by Transporter. Fancy's Queen now pulls to the outside. It goes home on the back of Destacado. In behind them, Transport of the centre. Carawina returned the rail. 3 metres to My Sky, followed by Atomic View. Second last, Risen Star, and 6 metres away, Lisden Knight. Down the back of the 550, narrowly in front, Bowers best by a metre. Zulu Lou given full bore on the outside, out 3 wide. Swept up and grabbed Bowers best. Destacado gets to third, out 3 wide. Olga Miss under pressure. Timmy to Lugon, followed by Butler. In behind them, Fancy's Queen, followed by Birdswood. My Sky pulls to the outside from Transporter. Carawina return. Atomic View, Risen Star, and Lisden Knight. 250 out on the turn. Zulu Lou hit the lead. Kicked and found 3 metres. Bowers best under pressure. Destacado still running home. And back in behind them, Birdswood. But Zulu Lou at the 153 metres in front. The only danger, Destacado coming it after Zulu Lou. But Zulu Lou still 2 metres in front. Destacado is trying very hard, but he can't pick up Zulu Lou. He's got a touch of class on his side. And Zulu Lou wins by